Hey everybody, I've got more great information about buying a home. So sit back, relax, and watch this video. Hey everybody, it's Otis McAlaster with Keller Realty Roanoke and the Hogan Home Team, your knowledge broker for buying and selling in the Blue Ridge. Now just recently, I recorded a video for my YouTube channel on 10 reasons why home ownership is still a superior investment. And I guess I'm still on that same kick. Now if you're like most first-time home buyers, you probably listen to friends and family and co-workers and me advise you about encouraging you to buy a home. However, you may still wonder if buying a home is the right thing to do. Well, relax. You having reservations about buying a home is normal. The more you know about why you should buy a home, the less scary the entire process will appear to you. So, here are 8 more good reasons why you should buy a home. Reason number 1, pride of ownership. Now, I actually mentioned this in the previous video, but it's a really good reason, and so I'm going to go back into it again today. Pride of ownership is the #1 reason why people yearn to own their home. It means you can paint the walls any color you desire, turn up your music, or attach permanent fixtures, and decorate your home according to your own taste. Home ownership gives you and your family a sense of stability and security. It's making an investment in your future. Reason number 2 is appreciation in value. Beyond pride of ownership, it's important to realize another great benefit. First, real estate sort of moves in cycles, sometimes up, sometimes down. Yet over the years, real estate has consistently appreciated. The Office of Federal Housing Enterprise Oversight tracks the movement of single-family home values across the country, and its home price index breaks down the changes by region and metropolitan area. Now, for many people, they view their home as an investment and a hedge against inflation. And in fact, it is. In fact, this year is predicted to go up 5.8%. So appreciation values are definitely a great reason to buy. Reason number 3, mortgage interest deductions. Home ownership is a superb tax shelter, and our tax rates favor homeowners. Sometimes the mortgage interest deduction can overshadow the desire for pride of ownership as well. As long as your mortgage balance is smaller than the price of your home, mortgage interest rates is fully deductible on your tax return. And remember this, interest is the largest component of your mortgage payment in the beginning of your loan. Reason number 4, property tax deductions. Now, according to the IRS Publication 530 contains tax information for first-time home buyers. So real estate property taxes paid for first home and vacation homes are fully deductible for income tax purposes. And if you happen to live in California, the passage of Proposition 13 in 1978 established the amount of assessed value after property changes hands and limited that tax to only 2% per year, or the rate of inflation, whichever is less. So it's good news for you. Reason number 5, capital gains exclusion. As long as you have lived in your home for 2 of the past 5 years, you can exclude up to $250,000 for an individual or $500,000 for a married couple of profit from capital gains. You do not have to buy a replacement home or move up. There's no age restriction, and the over 55 rule does not apply. You can exclude the above thresholds from taxes every 24 months, which means you could sell every 2 years and pocket the profit, subject to limitation, free from taxation. Reason number 7, your mortgage reduction builds equity. Now, we talked about this in a previous video, and in that video I called it sort of like a forced savings. I wanted to take some time to kind of explain exactly how that works. Each month, your monthly payment is applied to the principal of your loan, which reduces your obligation. This is called amortization. The way amortization works is that the principal portion of your principal and interest payment increases slightly every month. Its lowest is when you're making your first payment, and it's at its highest when you're making your last payment. On an average, each $100,000 of mortgage will reduce in balance the first year by about $500 in principal, bringing that balance at the end of the year to about 12 months, I guess, would be about $99,500. Now, with you couple this with the fact that your home is going to be appreciating at the same time, then you could create a great amount of equity in your property, and you can use that equity later on. And reason number 8 is the opportunity to use equity lines against debt. Now, we know in the United States, credit card debt is rampant. Consumers who carry credit card balances cannot deduct the interest paid on those, which can cost as much as 18 to even 22 or more %. Now, an equity line of credit or an equity loan interest is often much less, and it's deductible. For many homeowners, it makes sense to pay off this kind of debt with a home equity line of credit or an equity home loan. Consumers can borrow against a home's equity for a variety of reasons, even more than just credit. They can borrow against it for home improvement, or college, or medical bills, or for starting a new business. Now, some states have some laws that restrict home equity loans, so you need to check with your lender to find out what those restrictions are. The bottom line is this: I could probably come up with tons and tons of reasons why you should buy. I could probably make another 2 or 3 different videos with new information on why you should buy. But sometimes fear can hamper you. It can be like analysis paralysis. And again, as we said before, sometimes that's okay. You shouldn't do anything unless you understand it, unless you have the information necessary. So get that information, find out what you need, and then act upon it. If you'd like, you can set up a buyer needs consultation with me. I can go over the buyer process with you and answer any questions that you might have. I'd love to help you find and get the home that you deserve. This is Otis McAlaster with Keller Williams Realty Roanoke and the Hogan Home Team, your knowledge broker for buying and selling in the Blue Ridge. And I'll see you later.